I feel like when I go to a music festival, like I only end up remembering a couple of really good songs. The rest of it's a fucking blur and just
a lot of walking.
A lot of walking. You're like, okay, you're jamming. Then you're like, well, now I got to pee. Well, now we got to walk to this stage. Well, now I'm hungry. And it's just like, you're always just like kind of in transit trying to figure your shit out. And then
you go into a porta potty.
Oh, God.
They're the worst.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Stand up, girl.
Not break the microphone.
Hey, what's up? I'm MJ.
And I'm Bree.
And we're just a couple of Vegas girls.
Living the not so Vegas life.
Yeah, but we're not regular Vegas girls.
We're cool Vegas girls. Kinda.
And this is the Keeping It Casual podcast,
where we talk about everything and nothing all at once. Let's do it.
I like when you sang it out.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I love that stupid movie.
Microphones are on.
Microphones are on. Good morning. I am still feeling it.
Man, festival life is not the life when you are
in your 30s.
Yeah, 30s or more, even late 20s. I know some of our late 20s friends were just like, I can't hang anymore. We're like, oh, please.
Yeah.
Talk to me in 10 years.
Oh, God. It was rough. Watching those like 22-year-olds like run around all 3 days like, woohoo, I got this. And I was like, oh, I used to be you, but I'm not you anymore.
No, I was like, man, this is kind of a young festival because last weekend, Chris and I did our anniversary getaway to Kaaboo in San Diego. The Post Malone, I had to go see Post Malone.
Yeah.
But the whole festival was a bit older.
Well, I mean, when you look at like the lineup, it was like Blondie and Incubus and Foo Fighters.
English Beat, they were very cool.
Yeah, when you see who was playing, that's definitely much more like, I guess, geared towards our stuff.
I guess but I know like we got there early for the English Beat, like a 1:15, and then we left, and it was like we saw one song of the Foo Fighters, and it was like 10 o'clock at night. We were like, they're like, there goes my hero, and I was like, and we're out. Like that's
you're
all
like,
we
I'm
could
tired.
do.
It's done. Well, because they're so spread out now too.
Yeah, I went full on with the Post Malone though.
Yeah.
Oh, and side note, I remember I got that fierce red lipstick.
Yes.
Okay, it was called Lady Balls. Proceed with caution when using red lipstick. I wore it the night before just to try it, and it was like all over Chris's face. It was like it traveled all over my face. It was all. I was like, oh my God, what a nasty mess. Like disgusting. I'm taking it back.
There was one time I was over at my guy's house and we were like making out and I got red lipstick all over his face. And then I was like biting his shoulder, like nibbling on his shoulder a little bit. And he had this like big red lipstick mark and he had a show that night. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. That's not going to come off very easily.
That's the stain. And they call it the stain because it's supposed to stay on. Ladies, please send us your best red lips. We need to know because it's a look that you need to have.
But at the same time,
it's dangerous. It's a dangerous color.
Mac has a red lipstick called Lady Danger. And I'm like, or no, D is for dangerous. That's what it is.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm going to post a picture of that horrid Lady Balls one that don't ever just do it because it's a gorgeous red. It was like,
it looked popping on you. I remember when I saw it, I was like, what are you wearing? I need that.
It is popping for about the first hour and then it gets real scary. There's no telling where it's going to go. Anyhow, while I was in San Diego, you were doing
Bite of Las Vegas, our your sister station. Obviously, I work for all of the stations, but your sister station, their like annual food and music festival.
Yeah, it's been like 25 years or so. It's
almost 25 years, yeah.
It's nuts. How was it?
It was 14 hours of work that day. So I was there from like 8:45 in the morning till about, I was working from 8:45 in the morning till about 9:45 at night. And then I went and watched, because the headliner was Jewel. She is amazing. I didn't know what to expect, but
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think I've seen her on a Lifetime movie not too long ago.
She played June Carter Cash on a Lifetime movie once.
She did?
Yes.
I didn't see that one. I think once they're in the Lifetime swoop, they sprinkle them in a few.
In a few of them, yeah, that's probably true. But yeah, I was just like, she was so bad, like so powerful on stage. I was like, girl, I feel this.
Yeah,
I'm
you're like,
it.
I'm back. But yeah, 14 hours at a music festival will do you in.
Yeah.
And did you drink or did you save it for the Life is Beautiful?
I tried to drink.
Oh.
So here's the thing is like, I was working, obviously. And, I had our little Doris, head of HR. She was my co-captain for the booth we were working. And we kept going and getting beers and then we'd drink. Of course, I'm not big on day drinking to begin with.
Yeah.
So we'd go and we'd get them. But sometimes a really, really cold beer in the middle of the hot son. That's just what you want.
Yeah, something
or
cool.
what you think you want.
Micheladas. I was hunting for the perfect micheladas all weekend, and boy, did I find them.
Yeah, so like we're sitting there and it's like, okay, well maybe this will work. Like, so we would go get beers and then we'd start sipping them and then we'd get busy and then they'd get hot and then we'd waste them. So it was just a waste of time.
Yeah.
And then finally, as night fell, I went to the bar again because they were doing this special cocktail that was like Smirnoff vodka, which I'm not a big fan of Smirnoff vodka.
Smirnoff's a tough one.
Oh, but that's like that was what our alcohol sponsor was.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's Smirnoff vodka, lemonade and strawberry. So it was a strawberry lemonade with vodka. It was so good. They did blueberry and pomegranate as well too.
You know what's funny? I remember back at Palms Pool, they used to have a lot of promotions, and they brought Captain Morgan's out one year, and they were doing Captain Morgan in lemonade, and it was called an Atomic Lemonade or something. I don't really drink Captain Morgan, but it was fucking good.
Really?
I was like, this is some good shit. Yeah, I got weird drunk that day. You know, you drink something you don't drink a lot. You're like, I don't know what I...
See, but that's how I was at Life is Beautiful because I'm not a big vodka drinker, but like Tito's was our sponsor.
That's right.
So I was doing vodka tonics and... Oh my God, I was so messed up.
I was too.
I know. I was trying to make sure because your phone died, so I was trying to make sure that you were.
Bree saved my ass before Life is Beautiful. So this is the weekend before Life is Beautiful. She's at Bite of Las Vegas. I'm in San Diego doing Kaaboo. And one night we went out the night before and had some drinks. Went out the next night, and of course that was Kaaboo was drinking. By Saturday, we were done.
Yeah.
We could not do 2 days. More than 2 days in a row, we were done. We were like in the hotel room, just like...
Let's eat all the food and lay around here.
And fat and farting. Just like, I can't go anywhere. The plan was like, okay, it's our last day of, our last night out. It was just like, let's just cuddle and watch TV. We were like, anniversary is on. 2 nights of drinking is enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's Bite of Las Vegas is a food and music festival, and they had Native American fry bread there, and I haven't had it since I was a kid.
Ooh.
I was so excited. This vendor,
I've ever had that.
It's so good. Like I've tried to recreate it, but I can't do it. But you just. I don't even know what it is. It's Native American fry bread, and then you just drizzle a little bit of honey and sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on it. Better than the funnel cakes.
Yeah, I know, right? It sounds like a very like exotic funnel cake. I like that.
Oh, it's so good. And then we did Life is Beautiful.
Oh God. Before we did Life is Beautiful though, we got back in town, took the kids to their very first concert. It was a 90s cover band called Empire Records. Shout out to my girl Emily Sully. She is on drums.
What up, girl?
Yeah, and it was just like a big open park area. You could bring blankets and sit down, and it was so fun. It was just it was really cool to get the kids to a show. So yeah, and Vivian and her friends were like running circles, and they were like flopping on top of each other, and I was like, this is
twirling.
This is a typical first concert shit right here.
Yes.
The girls are just like, they look drunk and like just flopped on top of
the drunk 3-year-olds.
They were
just being drunk toddlers, you know how it is.
Yeah, that was cute. And then leading into Life is Beautiful, we went to some birthday party, and it was a karaoke bar. I made Chris do karaoke with me.
Awesome. What'd you guys rock?
Ice Ice Baby.
Good for you.
And I realized as the end of the song comes on,
collaborate and listen.
We don't know the words. It got towards the end of the song, and I'm like, all right. I'm like, man, does anybody know the end of this one?
Has anybody actually ever listened to Ice Ice Baby all the way through?
Oh, I used to own it. Yeah. But I guess like after it's, halfway through, you're like, all right, change the channel.
Exactly. You're like, all right, I'm done. I get the point.
I don't remember.
I go crazy when I hear
So I think after surviving like a whole bunch of music festivals, we had some like music festival survival tips and things to pack in your fanny pack.
Yes.
Sure.
Well, first off, make sure you bring a portable charger so you don't end up like poor MJ.
Oh my God, I know. At the end of the day, when we had interview, I was working down there as well. We had a lot of bands to interview, and the very end, and I had prep on my phone. I had some questions, and some fun stuff. And at the last part, we had Youngblood.
Yeah. Oh,
woo!
We'll get to him in a second. Hold on.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, here comes my last interview of the day. I have been slowly pacing myself with vodka waters all day.
And then you took a shot.
And then the bartender, I was like, I need a water. He's like, you need a shot. I was like, damn you bartenders. He's like, I've got tequila. I was like, damn you, fill it up.
yes, let's do this, but I'm mad at you.
That's when my eyes got crossed. But I rocked that interview.
You did.
With no prep. I was just like, whatever, let's just rock it.
You asked him what groupies were better in America or UK.
That was Chris's question. I asked
Chris.
I was like, babe, do you have any questions I should ask? And everything was like about groupies. I said, that's 3 questions about groupies. He goes, so? I was like, all right.
Chris wants to understand the groupie life.
He's like, I want to know.
Tell me everything.
The best groupies in the UK or in the US?
And then the young blood, like, what is his real name? The young blood guy. It doesn't matter. He told us what it was. We were drunk though.
He did. I forgot. Oh god.
Oh god. And he was like, I can't dance. He's British. You guys, our listeners, this guy, he's 19 years old and he had a bunch of 30-something girls trying to like get with him. Between me and MJ and like our other friends who were there, we were all just like, oh my god, he's so hot.
Oh, we got to see Justine from
It's About Damn Crime. Yes.
Another Las Vegas local true crime podcast.
Yes.
The ladies have agreed to come on for our Halloween episode.
It's so exciting. Yes. So Justine was there with us and she was even like, oh my god, he's so hot. And I was like, he's 19. She's like, fuck.
You know who else got to show up down there too was when we got on the plane to San Diego. It was so funny. We sat next to this very cool girl who like lives down the street from us and is like working at this dispensary that our friend runs, and it was just such a small world.
Yeah.
And I was like, you should come to Sound House, and her dude's in a band called A Ghost Inside.
Oh, yeah.
Epitaph. They're big news. They're big news. We may have to have him on the show.
Yes.
But a lot of cool people were down there and just enjoying all these meet and greets and stuff.
Yeah.
And open bar and then
I enjoyed the open bar way too much. And then we went to the festival, and MJ and I could not figure out how to get anywhere.
No. Thank God for the apps, right?
Thank God for the apps. Yes. If you are, like a lot of the big music festivals now, they give you an app you can download where you have to go like register your wristbands. Did Kaaboo make you register your wristband too?
No, I had a media pass, so I don't know. Maybe I should have.
Oh, well, I know at Life is Beautiful you have to register your wristbands. Okay. So, yes,
they won't
and
scan.
Coachella will make you register your wristbands too.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because they don't want fraud, which I get. So you register your wristbands, and then it comes with like maps, and you can set up the schedule and everything.
I like that you can actually be like, I want to see this band and this band. But then the problem is, if you don't devour that map and really look at the layout for you, you're fucking lost. We were like, where are we?
Luckily, we had John there to like be like, you guys need to go this way and this way. And we were like, oh.
I felt safer having a gentleman escort.
I did. And he's really tall, so.
Yes, he was tall, so he could see above everybody.
Yes. Thank you, John.
Yes, we were just kind of like, where are we going now?
He like dealt with our drunk asses very well.
It was fun.
Much appreciated to him.
Who was the first band we saw? Was it
when we got there?
The N.E.R.D?
We saw the end of Foster the People.
Okay.
We saw.
Remember. There's some dark spots there.
Yes, we saw Foster the People, and they didn't do Pumped Up Kicks out here in Vegas, which I thought was really cool.
Respect to that.
Because of the shooting and everything.
Yeah, and that's coming up very soon, and we don't need to.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, so I thought that was cool of them. So yeah, they didn't do Pumped Up Kicks. They ended with Hey Jude actually, because they were like, you know what? Let's give Vegas a.
You know what? The Beatles. Whatever.
Yeah, let's give Vegas some respect. And I was like, good for you. I thought. Our coworker, I thought his interview with Foster the People was amazing because they both went to the same high school.
Paulie, yes. Paulie, he's our night show guy on X1075. He's awesome. Yeah, he goes to high school with Mark Foster. That was funny.
Yeah, and they were like telling old stories and talking about teachers, and nobody knew what they were talking about, but we were all so into it. It was such a good interview.
That is crazy when you get to. That's so funny that he actually got to interview him too.
Yeah.
Do you do Fitbits or anything like that? Did you have like a walking stat?
No, I didn't. I should have, because we fucking walked like 20 blocks all over repeatedly.
Well, my buddy sent me Sunday. I was like, did you go? And he went probably maybe 3 o'clock to midnight. He had 8 miles on his Fitbit. He like showed me the picture.
I believe it.
Damn.
My legs still hurt.
Yeah, my hammies are bugging. They were not feeling good in Pilates yesterday.
No. I mean,
what did I do?
I have leg day tomorrow, so hopefully you're feeling a little better by then.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Work it out.
Yeah. So I mean, and then we watched Florence, and she was amazing.
Okay. Florence and the Machine is like an angel from another planet.
She is.
She was just sings and she's just so glamorous.
She talks like this. Yeah. And it's like, where does that big voice come from?
Hello, everybody. I'm Florence and the Machine.
She's like,
she looks like Snow White.
Angel sent from heaven, or a fucking, like, was she from, like, she's Welsh, right?
Yes.
She's from, yeah.
No, her last name's Welsh. She's from the UK.
She's from the UK. Whatever.
Florence Welsh.
Yes, that's what it is. Anyway, yeah. She's like a princess.
I just remember, like, between sets, you're like, is she for real? Like, her voice is so angelic. Yeah. And then she talks, all right, everybody, give love to your neighbor. Like,
and I was like, give them a hug. What is this?
Is she for real or is she just joking? Like,
and she, our Canadian friends, shout out to Jeff and Shauna.
Oh, what's up, Jeff and
they
Shauna?
were up pretty close to the stage, and they were like, she performs barefoot. And I was like, what? That makes her even cooler.
She's an angel from the sky.
She is. I don't think she's really from the UK. I think she's sent from heaven to us.
From another planet. It's
she is.
Florence and the Machine. N.E.R.D, though. Hello.
Oh, my God.
When they played,
I wish I remembered more of it.
Oh, I was kind of like, he played a lot of new stuff, and I was kind of like, all right.
Yeah, whatevs. And then Lap Dance came on.
Yeah, it was like,
and
Burner.
Our ratchetness came up.
Oh, we got,
the ghetto in us came out.
I was doing the stanky leg. I was doing the whatever.
I was popping my booty. I don't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
I was so drunk by then. Life was beautiful in that moment.
That was so great. When they play your song, like, even if it's just that one song.
You're just like, yeah.
I feel like when I go to a music festival, like, I only end up remembering a couple of really good songs. The rest of it's a fucking blur and just
a lot of walking.
A lot of walking. You're like, okay, you're jamming. Then you're like, well, now I got to pee. Well, now we got to walk to this stage. Well, now I'm hungry. And it's just like, you're always just like kind of in transit trying to figure your shit out. And then
you go into a porta potty.
Oh, God.
They're the worst.
It was the worst. It was the worst nightmare ever.
I brought little wipies. Like, I brought lavender wipes to, like, clean myself with because porta potties are disgusting. Yes. And, okay, so I have a question. How come every time I go into a porta potty, somebody's taking a shit in the porta potty? Like, who shits in porta potties?
You know what? If that's your only option for the whole day and you're there for the day, you just have to just
hold it.
Or hold it so it just comes out of your ears.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never, oh God. Every time I walk into a porta potty, I'm like, who had to take a shit in the middle of the music festival? What are you doing with your life? Stop eating that burrito or whatever it is.
Don't eat burritos at noon.
Yeah.
Have a salad, God damn it. We taught you anything?
Or just drink beer.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh God. Well, okay. What was another highlight from the weekend? I will say this. Don't wear your best fucking shades. I was stunting at work.
She
I was
did.
meeting a lot of rock stars. Had my best Versace. Got 'em on
MJ
sale,
was
but
living her
still.
best life with her Versace sunglasses.
I lost them.
Until
Fucking lost
I think
them.
somebody stole them because
of course, I lost them. I set them down for somebody to take. That's my fault.
But I distinctly, now I was really not in a good mental place because I had been drinking and smoking, but but I distinctly remember one of our coworkers saying to me, "Oh, do you know who has Versace sunglasses?" I said, "I think MJ does." And she said, "I gave them to the bartender." So I asked the bartender, "Did you get any Versace sunglasses turned in?" And he said, "No."
What?
And I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know then.
I think I remember you telling me that. Like, somebody has your sunglasses.
Yeah, I was like, one of the bartenders does. And then they all of a sudden disappeared. But somebody fucking took them. I'm telling you, they were Versace. So they were like, these go in my pocket instead of
shit. I mean, what? That's what I get for being drunk and for wearing my sunglasses. Like, I can't blame anybody but myself. I was irresponsible and lost my shit. Thank God I had a fanny pack because I was setting that motherfucker down all over the place whenever I had it slung over my shoulder.
Yeah. Festival tip number 1, don't wear your designer shades. Like, I did not wear my Ray-Bans to the festival. I wore some cheap like Wayfarers that I just had for like $5, and I was like, yeah, these are going to be my festival sunnies because fuck it. And then second day, we weren't even planning going into Life is Beautiful, but somehow we ended up in there. So I had my Ray-Bans on, but we weren't going to be there forever, so it wasn't really that big of a deal.
And shoes. Wear your good shoes.
Wear nice shoes. Don't wear heels.
This is the time to break out your most fabulous sneakers ever. I wore my black Cortez Nikes.
You
They
did.
are just fresh to death. I feel so cool in them.
I was a little upset because I was like, I've been thinking about buying a new pair of shell-toed Adidas because they're coming back in, the superstars.
For show.
They're so expensive, though. I'm like, $80? I didn't spend that much back in the day. Exactly.
Ugh.
$80 for a pair of shell-toed Adidas. Which
I got some Cortez on sale for $40. I was like, mine.
Yeah.
I might go back and get the white ones.
You should. And I was like jealous I didn't have them, but then I was like, I couldn't bring myself to pay $80 for them. No. So I did just fine in my like off-brand combat boots and then my Vans the next day, but it's fine. Yeah, don't rock heels, ladies.
No. Even if they're comfy like wedges.
Yes.
Don't try to be that cute.
No, don't. You're going to be so unhappy.
Wear your cute sneaks.
Tip number 2, definitely bring a fanny pack or like a good crossbody bag. Life is Beautiful. They have bag size restrictions on it. I don't know if they did that at Kaaboo.
They did. If you do a backpack, it has to be clear and stuff like that. So, I mean, have the right stuff.
I'm assuming because of what happened in Las Vegas out here, they are trying to put restrictions on everything, which I think is great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A fun thing too. If you're trying to get in some, say some ganja, say some joints.
Yes.
Those M&M containers. The M&M tubes.
The M&M tubes. The mini M&M tubes.
Well, I rolled up a whole bunch and threw them in there, and I was passing them out like candy.
And we were stoned. We got we smoked probably like 4 joints. Not at Sound House. We were at work.
Festival stuff. You're
just
like
festival
in front of the N.E.R.D. You're like,
but like we weren't in the festival for that long, so we smoked a lot of pot.
Yeah. I gave them out to a lot of people too.
But we still smoked a lot of pot. Like, because when I finally got to my guy's house, he was like packing a bowl and he lit it up and he's like, "You want some?" And I was like, "I can't smoke anymore." I was like, "I can't do anything else.
I'm so partied out. I can't even."
I was like, "Can we just lay here and take a shower and then cuddle?"
I need to shower.
And then I need to cuddle. Okay, so there's another transition right there. If you are ladies, it's hot at music festivals. It's gross. Pack a you might meet your soulmate or whatever. You might be going to somebody's house afterwards. Pack a one night stand survival guide and survival kit in your little fanny pack. Like put some baby wipes in there, so a little bit of deodorant, some spritzers, and some gum.
Yeah, gum. I say if the minimal, because you can only get so much in a fanny pack. Some gum, some baby wipes, and some kind of spritz. Some kind of something, spray yourself so it looks nice and fresh. But there's the rest of the notes. Let's see, what else was it? The worst part was like, don't wear your design. I did lose my design. I feel like anytime I go out and get like a little too wasted, I lose something. I lose something stupid. The last time I went out with my girls were in town, I lost lipsticks and expensive lipsticks and all your favorite shit. So
okay, you know what's funny? I did this. I had gotten drunk one night and I came home and started cleaning for some reason. And I had a bunch of makeup, like nice designer makeup in like a Target bag. And I thought that Target bag was trash and I threw a bunch of makeup away. And I didn't realize it till like 3 weeks later.
So don't come home and clean drunk either.
Don't come home and clean drunk either. I don't know what made me think of that, but yeah, don't do that. And so here's my final tip. And MJ and I both agreed on it. Stay off your fucking phones.
Yes. Well, Jack White started this no more at his concerts. You have to lock up your phone because we were in the crowd and we're sitting there looking at everybody and they're just holding their phones up the whole time. Are you gonna watch that fucking video later?
With the
that's
like the shitty quality sound and stuff.
No.
I don't watch people's concert videos on Facebook or Instagram. No, fuck that. Stay off your phones. Be in the moment. There is no reason to be on your phone.
No.
We spent most of Life is Beautiful off of our phones.
Yeah, we did. And you know what I do Instagram stories is now the new hot shit to do. And they give you a total of 15 seconds to get whatever video you want. So if you're somewhere and you want to capture that moment, say it's the part of Florence and the Machine, the dog days are over. Click that dog days are over. Boom. Instagram story, you're done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then enjoy the rest because people don't.
But even Florence was like, put your phone away, please.
Oh, did she?
You don't remember her doing this?
Please, everybody, put your phones away.
She was like, please put your phone away.
She talked like Snow White. I will forever think of her as Snow White.
She definitely is a Disney princess. Yeah, she just put your fucking phones away, guys. I can say this, that memory you capture on your phone, you're not going to go back. Like you said, you're not going to go back and listen to it. It's not going to be, it's just going to be there.
No.
Just be in the moment.
We have this weird thing. We're like, oh my God, like I'm living. It's almost like a picture. You want to capture a memory.
Yeah.
But when you see these like live bands, these live music, you want to like capture that song.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's like, then you're missing it. You really are missing it. The only way to capture it is to really just experience it and stop and stay there.
Exactly. I actually read a study that said if you are recording recording stuff on your phone, you're not going to remember actually watching it live, even if you're have it on your phone and you're like, yeah,
that makes sense. Challenge. Next concert you go to, do not put your, don't pick up your phone, start recording it. If your man's doing it, your girlfriend's doing it, your friend's doing it,
tell them to knock it the fuck off.
Tell them what's up. Say, dude, be in the moment. Be here. Like, enjoy this shit. Do an Instagram 15-second video if you must.
All on our phones, and we're all so connected so much. When you go see a musician, just disconnect for a little bit. Yeah. Like in between bands, you could be like, woohoo, look, we're at, that's what we were doing.
Little picture.
Yeah, woohoo, we're at Life is Beautiful right now. Do whatever, but... Yeah. No, when the artists are on show, and show the artists respect too, because it's like they, work their asses off to write these songs, record them, produce them, fucking tour everywhere, and
what's annoying too? Like, say you're doing a Facebook video, right? We're live, and you're doing your video, right? And it's just like, you can never hear it. You can never hear anybody's video on there. Then you got to go in and type what it is and tag the right shit, and all that. That's why I think the Instagram stories are cool, because you could just straight up be like, Florence. You could type some quick text and it's up there.
Boom, it's done.
So you don't have to tag anybody and do all that crazy shit. But
and then you could add it to your highlights later if you want to keep it.
Yeah, because those are like a 24-hour video, right?
Yeah.
If you add it to a highlight. I'm learning Instagram stories. You guys are like, hello, this is old news.
No, I'm still learning it too. And I'm supposed to be the social media expert of the two of us. So
we're working on it. Speaking of social media, man, the Keeping It Casual Instagram, Keeping It Casual podcast Instagram is going to have all these pictures from Life is Beautiful on this episode. So just kind of swipe through.
Yes, we've
fun one.
We've uploaded a lot already, but we have more.
Yeah. We got some fun ones if you're looking for, like, our my friend I met on the plane, Kimberly, and her man, Jonathan, from A Ghost Inside. Justine from A Bit It's About Damn Crime. Sorry Brittany couldn't be here.
Yes.
She was with her man, Chris, who's also on the podcast.
Yes.
Is it Chris?
I think his name is Chris.
Scott.
You're right.
I take that. That's my man. My man's Chris.
I think everybody's name like Chris or John or whatever.
And we saw JP.
We did see JP. Shout out JP. He
we used to work with him at the radio station.
Yes. You'll see him on our Instagram too. He's a cute little Italian guy.
Yeah, 10, 12 years ago. He's always like somewhere in VIP, like hosting.
Yes, he is a very important person all the time.
He's always like wrangling like the talent or doing something. Like, what are you doing?
Like, he just like appears at these like events and he's like, oh yeah, I'm working it right now. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was like, if you guys want to go see Hannibal Buress later, we were like, yeah, sure. We won't be here that late though.
Yeah, no, we can only handle one day of Life is Beautiful.
We did one day. There was so much walking. It's 20 blocks, people. 20 blocks.
20 blocks. It doesn't.
And the stages are so spread out. And then we walked down this weird alleyway that was all lights and music, and we thought we were going to The Purge or something. I don't know.
We had a scary place, and we were like, this is not cool.
I think we were like so stoned and so drunk by then that once we walked into this like EDC world of I don't know what it was, once we were walking down this alleyway and there were so many people walking in this alleyway, it was like kind of like Halloween Horror Nights. That's the best way to describe it.
Yeah,
it felt like we were walking to our death or something.
There needs to be a really fun like Halloween show,
like Voodoo Fest in New Orleans.
Oh, I don't know about it. Is that where you're going next?
No, well, I'm not going to Voodoo Fest. We're actually, Natalie and I are leaving right before Voodoo Fest happens.
Yeah.
Because
B-Day.
Well, yes. But as soon as Voodoo Fest starts, like the rooms just astronomical.
Wow. Okay, I bet.
Yeah.
But I was thinking something in Vegas, like something cool, something on a grassy knoll. I hate
how Vegas used to be.
I hate
R.I.P. Vegas.
I hate pounding the concrete. That's how Life is Beautiful is. That's how Kaaboo was. Like, say, Coachella is all big grassy.
I was going to say Coachella is big grassy knolls.
Something different about pounding around on pavement all day and then pounding around on some grass. It's just different on your body.
It really is. My hips were kind of hurting after.
You get achy hips because we're old. My hips are bugging me.
I'm going to need a cane next year. All right. Well.
Sheesh. Anything else? Oh, make sure we did take a lot of lifts, and I gotta say the shared lift rides were my favorite.
Yes.
You never know what you're gonna get.
And shout out to the Lyft driver that I ordered for you because I was not very nice to him. I was like, you better text me as soon as you get her home. And he did.
I was just kind of bobbing back and forth in the backseat, just like, I was like, and then he pulled up the map. I'm like, the gate code is this. Like, I piped up, I woke up, and then I was like, he's like, we're here. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you guys have any fun festival stories, tell us about festivals in your 30s. If you can survive them, tell us how to survive them.
Or how many came on your Fitbit? What was your Fitbit mile range? I want to hear that.
Yes. And if you've fallen in love with any 19-year-old rock stars, let us know.
Or fell in love at a festival.
Yes.
We've got a lot of anything festival.
Give us some festivus.
Yes. That was a fun festisode.
Yes.
All right,
Good
guys.
chatting with you.
Till next time.
Till next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Girl, that was fun.
Another fun conversation with you.
Yes. If you have any feedback, email us feedback@keepingitcasualpodcast.com.
My Twitter is Bree Mixed, BreeMixed.
And I'm at MJ Radio Diva, any social platform.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Keeping It Casual Podcast. You get to see live videos, silly little photos of us.
Mm-hmm, all the dumb photos that we talk about. Anything photo-wise we talk about in the episode, that'll be there.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'll be back with more gossip about nothing and
everything. Bye.